Hi folks, so today I'm reviewing the new cruiser rear bike carrier, and for those of you in another country, the Porta Biki, the Hecfran the Porta Veloz de Cofre, and the Porta Biki Transero. So there you go, you know what it is now. It's an entry-level bike carrier. There's hundreds of bike carriers out there, and if like me you're only starting to get into cycling, you don't want to spend a lot of money, you just want to test the water, well, this could be the one for you. That's why I got this one. Because it's cheap and cheerful. Sounds to me like there's a few parts. Okay, let's read what it says. Carries 3 bikes, fits most saloons, estates, hatchbacks, 4x4 vans, etc. 6 straps tested to 300 kgs, load for extra safety. Safety first. Quick and easy to fit and remove, and it's 100% made in Italy, because after all, cycling was invented in Italy. If it was, I'm sure there was an Irish guy there that had something to do with it. We did invent the submarine. Just saying. So, I'm a little bit nervous about this bike rack for the simple reason that I really like my car. There isn't a scratch on it. I take really good care of it. And the reason I'm a little bit nervous is because I don't really want this bike rack to damage the car, or to scratch it, or to dent it, or anything like that. I'm not sure, do bike racks do that? I've no idea, this is my first bike rack. So let's put it together, let's stick it on the car, and let's see how easy or complicated it is. So I started by taking all the parts out of the box and lying them on the floor, so I knew what I had. It's really handy because the bike rack is pretty much put together. You don't have to assemble any of the bars. All you have to do is take out your 6 straps, I lie them on the floor, and I put my bike rack standing up, just to give me an idea of how it looks on the back of the car. So there's 6 straps in total. 4 of the straps have this hook at the end, and all you have to do is put this plastic protective cover over the end of the hook. You need to put this rubber thing onto 2 of your straps, and this goes on the very bottom, and this is the part that goes around the bottom of your boot lid. For the 2 straps that go across the top of the boot lid, you need to attach this metal hook, and it gives you a little clasp on the end. You just feed the strap through, and they're the 2 straps that go along the top of the bike rack carrier. And you do the same the other side. They're the 2 straps that go across the top of your boot lid, and don't forget to put the hook on the end as well. So 4 straps go on the bottom of the bike carrier. A plain strap with nothing on it, just the hook on the end, goes on this one, and the other one with the rubber thing, that's all I can call it, goes on the very bottom one. This goes around the bottom of your boot lid. Here's the little hook that holds your 3rd bicycle in place on the end of your bike carrier. A little bit stiff to get on, but you can get it on eventually. You don't need any tools. All you need is a screwdriver just to tighten this, a Phillips screwdriver, just to tighten that onto the bike carrier. You pop this little plastic thing in the end, and that stops it from falling out. So in terms of assembling the bike rack, I have to say that it's very, very straightforward. It's pretty much done for you. So assembling the bike rack to the car, again, very straightforward. On the bike rack you're given a load of letters, and once you find the letter that suits your car, so we started with A for an Audi A6, we started at the letter A, and I just found that the bike rack was just touching the back of the car, so we moved to B, and by moving it to B it gives you so much extra space in the back and pulls it away from the car a nice bit. Then you just hook the straps onto the boot lid, 2 at the top, 2 at the side of the boot lid, and 2 at the bottom. Then I go along and I tighten all my straps up and get them as tight as possible, obviously without damaging the car. But it's not going to damage the car because you do have the little plastic protective covers on the hooks. Once the bike rack is in place and you're pretty happy with all the straps and that it's tight enough, you can tidy up the straps. I see a lot of people just folding up the straps like this, putting an elastic band over the end, and it keeps them from flapping and keeps them from hitting your car when you're traveling along and creating any road noise. So as I said, this is my first bike rack carrier, so I didn't know what to expect. I have to say that it's an awful lot more straightforward to put together than I thought. When I heard the box and heard all the parts rattling, I thought that it was going to be a little bit more complicated than it is. It's really, really straightforward. I had this assembled and put on the car in less than maybe 20 minutes. And it's only going to take me, I'd say, easily 3 minutes the next time I need to put this onto the car. So for an entry-level bike carrier, I've only tested it with 1 bicycle, but I was really happy with it. I've no doubt that it'll be well able to carry 3 bicycles. It feels very sturdy on the car. It doesn't budge, it doesn't move, and I'm confident that it would hold 3 bicycles no problem whatsoever. The rear bike rack carrier from Mick's Garage, great value for money.